Hi guys, welcome back to my channel, the Ambient Warrior. So today I am here in none other than the fabulous Wicklow for my 7 Wonders of Wicklow series that I'm going to be doing. Well, there might be a few more wonders because Wicklow is fabulous. It's full of so many great places, and we are starting off with none other than Bray, and I'm going to take you down Bray Seafront now so we can see all that Bray has to offer with all its hidden gems, its fun adventures, and its most importantly, its beautiful seafront. So stay tuned and let's go on an adventure. And guys, we're here in front of one of Bray's well-kept and most popular venues, the Martello. So if you do make your trip out to Bray, you have to visit here. They do some great coffee, great food, and most importantly, great drinks. They have a really nice terrace that looks over the gorgeous sea, which you can just see there. And it's an absolute stunning venue. It's great fun, and also you can bring your dog. It's dog friendly, and they'll give you little dog bowls. So yeah, the Martello, it's a one-stop shop when you come to Bray. So guys, you'll notice that when you're actually walking down Bray, it is just lined with these beautiful houses the whole way down, and they're all beautifully coloured, and they really complement the sea, and it really just has the most magical feel when you're walking down. It's just a whole array of stunning colours, stunning architecture, and everything overlooks the sea. So it's a real little magical walk when you are walking down Bray Seafront. So behind me is Bray Bandstand, where a lot of activity usually takes place. So at the moment they're doing a thing called Summerfest, but anytime you kind of come up here, there's always some kind of event or activity, usually surrounding around the bandstand, which is kind of like the main hub of the seafront area. So it's a really great, always something engaging, something exciting, and then you've got the beautiful Martello then just as well, so you can have a nice drink with whatever activity is taking place. Okay guys, so there is mountains of food stalls up here in Bray. We're going to start off with this one where you'll see your lovely crispy chips, your garlic cheese, and your curry cheese fries. Yummy. So there is just mountains and mountains of really great food truck options. They're all closed now at the moment because I'm here bright and early having my coffee, you know, going for my morning walk. But in about an hour or 2 hours time, these are all going to be busy, packed, and full of people all day long. And it just keeps going. Like, there's just so much going on up here at the moment. You've got your falafel wraps, your musashi. So guys, what they do is, you'll see there is Frank's Red Hot sauce sponsors. So the last time I was here, what they did was a wing eating competition for the hottest wings. Not sure what the winner wins apart from a really sore hot mouth and God knows what else, but it's really interesting. They always have good stuff. Look, but they have it's really good, really interesting. That's one of many things that they have on during the summer is the wing eating competition. And the last time we were here as well, they had a classic car convention. So no matter what day you come down really on Bray, there's always just something going on. And you'll see here, like, it's really well set out. There's so many food stalls. It's like, it's a non-stop shop. If you bring the family, or if you just come out with your partner or just your friends, there's just so much to do. And then that's not even counting in the fact that there's rides and there's the amusements as well. So you can see there, it's just literally, it's non-stop. They've got the lovely Geno's. The Geno's actually is one of the favourites here up in Bray. There's just always a Geno's on a corner, so you're never too far from an ice cream. And then the most famous thing is just down here at the end, which we'll go to in a second, is the famous fish and chip shop at Bray. Well, legend has it, as they always say, that you must get your fish and chips and eat it over the seafront, or otherwise your trip to Bray really hasn't been complete. So here you'll see all the stalls. They're still, as I said, I'm here early in the morning, but these will be busy and they'll be open shortly. So yeah, attention guys, we have now hit Bray Seafront. Look at how beautiful that is. So Bray Seafront is a very, very popular beach. So as I said, I'm here super early with my coffee, so nobody's up out of bed yet. But usually you'd actually struggle to get on this beach because it does be mobbed with people. A lot of people come in swimming, people come sunbathing, all sorts of just having picnics. It's a full beach, and it's full of adventure, and it's full of everything. It's probably one of the main landmarks in Bray would be this beach. A lot of people come and travel out. They used to have, I think they still have it, it's like a sauna, Fan Soul I think the guys are called, but they come out and they have like this sauna and a plunge pool. It's really cool, so they come out every now and again. And then they have an amazing coffee shop But they have a couple of amazing coffee shops actually. So if you do go for your morning dip, you can just go grab a coffee. They usually do a sunrise coffee at Catalyst Coffee or at Finby's Coffee. So you can watch the sunrise here. And what they do here as well is the darkness into walk light. So you can actually do the darkness into walk light in Bray, which is a really great activity, and you end up on the seafront. So you start off and you walk through the dark in the night and you end up walking onto the seafront and seeing this beautiful seafront with a gorgeous sunrise take off in the morning. And it really is spectacular, the sunrise. Now today was a bit cloudy, so we missed it. But on a normal day, when you see that sunrise over Bray, chef's kiss, there is nothing better. So guys, this is the famous Finby's that I mentioned that does an amazing coffee. The other place is Catalyst Coffee, but these guys do an amazing coffee. As you'll see, it's literally located right on the seafront, so you're not going to get a better view in all of Bray. And then if you can see just behind Finby's there, just up in the background, is the Dart. And the Dart is probably, you know, one of the most famous things about Bray because it connects Bray to the Dublin city centre, and it is in frequent use. It's a great service and it's probably one of the main lifelines into Bray. So yeah, so that's kind of everything here. And then, as I mentioned earlier, Gino's, not one but two. So as I said earlier, you have to, if you come to Bray and you leave without a Gino's, you've basically sinned. So it's just everywhere, and you have to get yourself an ice cream and walk down the beach. So there's these little signs in Bray, and as you'll see here, it says, please take away 3 pieces of plastic every time you visit the beach. Now these are dotted all out around the place in Bray, but really what the reason is because Bray is such a great community. There's such a good community spirit. People are all working together, collaborative, and it's just little pieces of, like, you know, I suppose I would call this material text around the place, just to remind people of that community spirit. And it is like, it's everyone's beach that we all work together on. So I think that's what makes Bray so special, is everyone's aware of the importance of, you know, the environment, keeping things clean and working together to make sure that we don't pollute these gorgeous, amazing places that we have, that we can all share them and keep them safe and keep them healthy, and, you know, help keep that environment good. So yeah, you'll see that if you do come to Bray, you'll see it's just such a great community spirit, everyone working together and everyone making it a better place. Guys, what does that say? What does that say? Danger. No, I'm only messing. What it does say is, danger, do not swim near the rocks up in Bray. And it is with good merit, right? So the rocks are absolutely beautiful. We're going to go up for a little bit more of a close-up. But my God, are they not advised to swim beside. So what can happen is, from my understanding, now I don't swim, I love looking at the water, but I don't actually get in. But what I have heard is there's like a really strong undercurrent in Bray, and you know, it can actually, like, you can actually end up hitting into the rocks, so you do have to be careful. So I think in this circumstance, within this circumstance, the best thing to do is to admire the rocks, look at the rocks, appreciate the rocks, but do not swim near the rocks because it's not worth it. And look, that's just a beautiful shot there of a gorgeous beach. You know, it's just lovely clear sand, stunning. Now look at these rocks. I think you'll agree now as you get up a little bit closer to them. It's not something that you want it's not something that you want a big wave to grab you and hit you into. Definitely not. But to sit back and look at them, yes, I would totally recommend. But no swimming. Boo. Yes, here we are. We are on the actual beach now. So are you ready? We're going to make our little way back and we're going to slowly descend and step into it. Aren't we? So let's go. 1, 2. Ah, look! A crab. That is one thing that you will see, and there's actually a local neighbouring town called Shankill, which is actually just on the Dublin border, but they actually have a little place called Crab Island, and their beach, which actually connects to Bray Beach, is full of crabs. So I'm not surprised to see this poor little guy here. So there is crabs and wildlife everywhere, but let's 1, to... I'm only messing, I'm actually not going to go in. As I mentioned earlier, I'm not really an avid swimmer. What I am is much of an admirer of this ambient, beautiful ocean. That's full of, as I always say, ambient sounds, great atmosphere, and loads of good stuff. So I do appreciate it, I admire it, but I will admire it from a distance. You'll see that beautiful waves, and there's nothing like it. That sound of those waves crashing off those rocks. And guys, just behind me, you'll see there's tiny little things bobbling in the water, and that is the local swimmers of Bray. So they congregate here, they always swim over in that area, and as I say, they do their sunrise swim. So I'm just sharing their little bobbling heads with you. This is the local lifeguard house. As you can see, they've done amazing work with the place. It's adding a real touch of colour to Bray. I'm only joking. No, lifeguards are very important, and they're very important especially because, as I said before, the beach gets very busy, so we are very thankful for them. And what you'll see in the background is probably one of the best things about Bray is they're always active and they're always doing stuff. So right now they have a carnival on for Summerfest. So you have everything you want, your air swing, your like creepy houses, your Ferris wheels, you know, your go-karts, and then this swingy thing, I think it's called the booster, that brings you right up into the sky. Now personally, they terrify me, and I think I've left like those kind of things in the past because I get awful motion sickness and I get very scared. But they are brilliant, and the place does be absolutely alive with people come the afternoon. There's queues and queues of people trying to get in and get on all the rides, and it just makes the whole atmosphere of Bray absolutely electric. So you'll see this cute little rock here. So what you'll actually find around Bray is loads of the kids actually make these little rocks, and you can find them in all different areas. And sometimes what they do is they put a big collection of them with the artwork on it, and they say please take one for free. They're really cute. I actually have a couple myself that I've taken home. So yeah, they're really cool. And then I'm just going to show you some more signs. There's a lovely sign there for your dog, very cute. There's another sign here in Oscuelga. So I'm not going to be able to do that, so I can read the emergency. That's about it. I need to upgrade my Oscuelga skills, which is, Oscuelga is like Gaelic, Irish Gaelic. I have another one here is warning strong currents. Remember I mentioned the current earlier? Yeah. And no swimming on the currents up. And then we have this cool one, which I really like. It's like hot tips for cold water. And one there that they call out is like buddy up, so make sure that you always come to the sea with other people, which is kind of cool. Guys, this is the erected sign. So this is Bray Town Council put this up for Bray Coastal Project Scheme in, I don't know when. Anyway, this is the erected sign for Bray Town Council of when they, you know, set up and officially opened the beach to everybody. So really interesting. And then last but not least, which I love, is Bray Adventures. So in Bray, I didn't even know you could do all of this. You can go kayaking, coast steering, paddle boarding, and like there's so much there. I didn't actually know that, so brayadventures.ie. And guys, I just had to show you the really cute swans of Bray. So you'll find these when you come to Bray, and they're so cute, and they're part of the natural wildlife that lives around Bray. Guys, look at this. So Bray is a fishing hotspot, which I actually didn't even know myself. So we have Bray Harbour, Bray Beach, Bray Head, North Beach Greystones, South Beach Greystones, Ballygannon Rocks, and Kilcool, right? And look at this, all the fish that we have. So we have bass, black sole, codling, conger, dab, dogfish, didn't even know, mackerel, mullet, plaice, pollock, pouting, thornback, rockling, whiteling, wrasse. Who knew all of this was just on our doorstep? I genuinely, if you were to tell me that this morning, I wouldn't have believed you. But here we are, another surprise, but another wonder of Bray and Wicklow. So that is everything from me, the Ambient Warrior, for this time. So I hope you enjoyed our trip down Bray Seafront, and I'm going to leave you off and say goodbye with a beautiful shot of the harbour bar, some more of the gorgeous colourful houses of Bray, which, as I said, you'll see dotted along the whole seafront, and the beautiful Bray Sailing Club, which is just behind me. And on that beach actually is some gorgeous swans as well. So as I said, Bray is full of great adventures, so make sure you stay tuned, because my next adventure is going to be travelling up none other than this beautiful place called Bray Head behind me. So I'm going to go off, get some food, get some energy, and join me as I climb up Bray Head. So this is the Ambient Warrior signing off till next time. I'm just going to go and grab a Finbies.